Candle and the Anniversary and Celebration from Hell. He worked with the director Thomas Vinterberg. Priya, you were? She plays Priya in this film, Trini Delholm. Playing the lady sitting next to Mr. Moritzen is the producer of the film. She is head of the company that has produced the film, and they have worked together with the director prior to this experience, I think.
The rules of Dogma 95, I'm not allowed to have any aesthetic choices at all. So, but as any other choice in filmmaking, this was a practical choice in the beginning, and it became a part of the film naturally afterwards.
Was it a decision also to shoot in 133? I mean, the format, sort of almost a square format?
This film is made under
duress.
The vow of chastity made by Dogma 95, and one of the rules, I think it's rule number 8 or something, is telling me to do it in that format. It is supposed to be an academy.
I see. Okay. There's a question
of dramaturgy, about aesthetics, about my personal tastes, were some of the rules which were most difficult to follow. It is very difficult to avoid falling into a genre, but at least we tried. And I think the intention was the most important thing about these rules. The intention about these particular, not very specific rules that I mentioned.
Well, just sorry, you had a second part.
La seconde question découlait un peu de la première, c'est
humble ambition that this should spread out. Well, we don't know, but this is as good as it gets for now.
Well, where did you decide to go?
About Dogma is quite natural. I think if you look all over the world, there's a lot of filmmaking pointing in that direction, and I think this was Lars's idea, and I think he just specifies what is happening right now. When we sat down and did the vow of chastity, it took about half an hour, and it was a great fun. So that was it. I find it very obvious to do this right now.
Okay.
Not to be credited on the film does not mean to keep ourselves secret. It's impossible, as you see right now. So this is quite symbolic, as I must say, and it can only be symbolic. We decided not to keep ourselves as secrets because we found that it would not be easy, especially not here. These rules is also only about the film, which is very important. You have to do, what do you call it, markedsføring?
Distribution.
Distribution and stuff like that, else this lady will be ruined. So it's symbolic, and I think it's important, even though.
Helen Barlow from Australia. You're hoping.
As far as the subject, to me it's not so much a film about incest as it is about the oppression of the truth within a family. And I guess that's a subject for everyone all over the world. So of course it is heavy for the distribution, but still when I hear from the audience what they have experienced from it, it has some importance which I hope will balance it up. As far as the dogma thing is concerned, there's been some worries about that within the terms of distribution. I wouldn't be that worried. I mean, after 1 or 2 minutes, I think the audience has forgot that this is a dogma film. So.
The audience is outside of festivals.
I think so too, yeah. Maybe there's a convention in the distribution as well, which needs to be broken up. Well, in big words, in looking for the truth of this family that we created together with these marvelous actors here, it became that bad and that evil. And I think we have been discovering some dark sides of our heads, which I don't think we should oppress in filmmaking at all. And as you say, we have seen a lot of the other side of family life. So let's see the dark side.
In the process, did any of
that happens around doesn't really happen. You have to play probably sometimes to one other actor, but sometimes you play to this, you know. This time, we were playing with everybody in the room all the time. And we were like doing this party for like 2 weeks. We were shooting this dinner party, and everybody was there all the time. So you were so much in the emotion and the feelings, and the extras that was on the set didn't know the script before, so they experienced everything the first time, and that was a lot of reaction to get, and you could, that was sort of easier then. If you see somebody crying or somebody laughing, everything got, easier that way as an actor.
Was that much closer to a stage?
Say you're finished with the scene, and you're not going to do it for 50 times after then. So no, it's not. I don't think so.
Yes, Pedro.
It has to be broken. If you're going to do films of, I think a film has sort of risk and some sort of refreshment, and the auteur thing has been to follow that part, that ambition. Ironically, I think this has become a quite personal.
Il est indéniable que votre film est très intéressant et est un très bon film, mais c'est vrai que, toujours pour revenir sur cette question du dogme, on peut s'interroger sur cette notion de vœu de chasteté. Il y a même une confession dans le dossier de presse, un aveu pour avoir enfreint quelques règles à ce vœu de chasteté. Alors tout de même, est-ce qu'il n'y a pas une idée un peu puritaine
I'm glad you're so clever in front.
We can talk about it after a while.
I don't find it puritanical for the purity.
No, I'm sorry. Then I may have considered the fact that your film has no purity. No, not at all. He just says, isn't the establishing of the dogma of the whatever number of rules, isn't that a puritanical idea in terms of art, cinema, and creativity? Or a puritanical approach?
Oh yeah, now I understand. Yes, it is, and it's supposed to be. Thank you.
So I saw.
She hasn't got to the
questions from her.
I saw in the yes. The question is, I saw in the program that tomorrow it is your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. It's a pity that I'm not turning 30. I feel, I'm getting 29, and that's a kind of boring, But it's going to be a great night. At 12 o'clock, I think we'll celebrate a lot of things. I hope so.
Oh, we got the list.
What?
Of things to celebrate.
Yeah. This is a completely mix of everything, yeah.
Y a-t-il d'autres questions dans la salle?
You asked me what I feel about this. I'm very honored to be here, and it's quite confusing and quite chaotic, but first of all, very honorable. And I think it's a great manifestation for Denmark and for Dogma 95. That's how I feel. But it is overwhelming.
Of mythology.
I think my view of the 60s is very idyllic. What do you call it?
Yeah.
Idealistic? No. Idealish? Okay. Because I think there were some ideas then. I think it's quite boring next to it. That's my idea. But still, I wasn't born then. I wish I was from 55.
I mean, I made 13 improvisations over the same theme, and I don't know what he could make anything with that. I'm really nervous watching it, but I can't really answer your question because I hadn't seen the film, and I was only there for 1 day, doing this big improvisation, but they work very different. Thomas is like, you can say more classical, and Lars is more, I don't know, I don't even dare say what it is because I don't really have a word for it. But he's also classical, but then in another way, and he's 10 years older, and I don't really know how to answer that, so I will probably just shut up. I don't know how to.
But Thomas said before that Lars got you to make this film. Is that what you said? Was that Lars von Trier you were talking about? Lars got me to make this film?
I can't hear. I can't
Thomas, for Thomas Vinterberg. Did you say before that Lars asked me to make this film? Did he hire you?
No, not at all.
Oh, sorry.
She hired me.
Oh, right, okay.
No, Lars invited...
How is he
Ma-
associated with you in any way?
Well, Lars's idea was to make this commune of directors and to make this dogma thing, and then together we did the vow of chastity and continued from there on.
Question over there, one over here. Go ahead.
I would like to know here.
At jeg sagde ja til at spille en rolle af den art på filmen. Fordi jeg vil nok sige, at emnet, specielt for den rolle, er noget af det værste, jeg ved. Ser jeg det omtalt i aviser, så må jeg springe forbi det. Jeg tåler slet ikke at se det selv på tryk. Og jeg er, må sige, en meget lykkelig far, og en meget lykkelig bedstefar også. Men jeg nåede frem til den konklusion, at jeg måtte sige, at jeg er skuespiller, og en skuespiller skal stilles ud over for udfordringer. Og det følte jeg, at det der var så det var efter adskillige samtaler med Thomas Vinterberg naturligvis en stor glæde for mig at begynde på den, og en meget stor glæde for mig at fuldføre det, og at den så er endt her, er jo en yderligere glæde.